Welcome to my channel, another exciting video on rare and valuable coins that are creating waves in the collector's world. Today, we are diving deep into one particular gem from Europe, the France 20 centimes coin from the year 1988. This small yet powerful piece is not only rich in historical significance, but also highly sought after in the international auction markets today. Whether you are a seasoned coin collector or just starting your journey into numismatics, this is one coin you should definitely learn about and maybe even hunt for. Let us begin with the fascinating history behind this underrated masterpiece. France has a long and prestigious tradition of minting coins that reflect its rich culture, Revolution-era symbols, and national pride. The 20 centimes coin minted in 1988 belongs to the République Française coinage era, specifically part of the 1962 to 2001 franc series. By 1988, the French economy was experiencing modernization, and coins like these were designed not just as currency but as symbols of identity and technological finesse. This particular coin was minted by the Monnaie de Paris, the official mint of France, which is one of the oldest mints in the world, with a reputation for precision and artistry. Now let us talk about the unique features that make the 1988 France 20 centimes stand out. First, its design is stunning and symbolic. On the obverse side, you will find the profile of Marianne, the national emblem of the French Republic, wearing the Phrygian cap, a symbol of liberty. This iconic image powerfully connects the coin to France's revolutionary past and republican values. On the reverse, the coin carries the denomination 20 centimes along with the words Liberté, Égalité, Fraternité, France's national motto surrounded by olive branches, wheat, and aguirre, which represent peace, agriculture, and industry. It is struck in aluminum bronze alloy, giving it a warm golden tone that still shines beautifully even in circulated condition. The coin's size, weight, and metallic luster all contribute to its distinct and collectible appeal. But what truly makes the 1988 France 20 centimes coin rare and valuable today is not just its design, it is the rarity and high-grade condition. Although these coins were circulated, most were heavily used in daily transactions, leading to wear and loss of detail. Finding one in fine or higher condition, especially with strong details and minimal surface damage, is becoming increasingly rare. Collectors across the globe are now scrambling to find well-preserved specimens, and this sudden surge in interest is driving the coin's value higher than ever before. Add to this the fact that 1988 had a relatively modest mintage compared to earlier years, and you begin to see why this coin is rising in demand. In terms of its value in today's auction market, you will be surprised how much a simple 20 centimes coin can fetch. While its face value was barely a fraction of a franc, a fine condition 1988 France 20 centimes coin is now selling for between $110,000 and $10,000, United States dollars on average, with exceptionally well-preserved pieces or uncirculated examples reaching even higher prices, often $124,000 or more, depending on buyer demand and historical relevance. Auctions and online platforms like eBay, Heritage Auctions, and other numismatic dealers are reporting increased bids for these coins, especially when graded and certified by professional services. The dollar value may seem modest to some, but remember this is a huge return for a coin that once cost less than a quarter. If you are a collector or an investor looking to make smart moves in the coin market, here are some pro tips. Always look for coins with sharp details, clean surfaces, and clear lettering. Avoid coins with heavy scratches or discoloration. If you already have a 1988 France 20 centimes, consider getting it professionally graded to verify its value and preserve it in a protective slab. Connect with European coin forums or collector communities. You would be surprised how many people are looking for this very coin right now. Also, keep an eye on coin shows or estate sales where overlooked gems like this one may pop up at bargain prices. To conclude, the France 20 centimes 1988 coin is no longer just a piece of history, it is a growing asset in the numismatic world. With its beautiful design, national symbolism, increasing rarity and fine condition, and rising demand in auctions, this coin is becoming a top pick for collectors across the globe. Whether you are holding on to one or on the hunt to find it, now is the perfect time to recognize its potential. The market is hot, and the value is only going up. Make sure you are part of this rare opportunity before it becomes even more exclusive. Next up, we are diving deep into one of the hidden gems in the world of numismatics, the France 20 centimes coin from 1978. Even in poor condition, this coin is making waves in today's auction market. So if you have this coin lying around in your old collection, or you have seen one at a local market, pay close attention. This might just be your ticket to a surprising amount of cash. Make sure to watch till the end, because we will not only talk about the coin's current value in dollars, but also share expert tips for collectors on how to benefit from this rare piece. The 20 centimes coin of France, particularly the 1978 edition, was part of the post-World War II economic revival. It was minted during a time when France's currency system was undergoing changes, and the franc coins were widely circulated throughout Europe. The coin reflects a powerful blend of French national symbolism and precision minting. In 1978, France's economy was relatively stable, and the mint continued producing centimes with distinct designs and high-quality detail. The 20 centimes wasn't just pocket change, it was part of daily life. And because of this, most coins suffered heavy circulation, which adds a twist to their value today. Now let us talk about what makes this particular coin stand out. The 1978 France 20 centimes coin features the famous design of Marianne, the symbol of liberty and the French Republic. On the reverse, you will find a beautifully engraved wheat branch design surrounding the denomination, emphasizing France's agricultural strength and heritage. Even in circulated condition, the detailing on this coin catches the eye, and it is exactly this elegance and symbolism that collectors are drawn to. The coin is made from aluminum bronze, giving it a unique golden color that stands out from the typical copper or nickel coins of the era. What makes this coin truly special is its rarity in today's collector market, especially in poor condition. That may sound surprising, but here is why. While many 1978 France 20 centimes coins were minted, very few survived in collectible condition, and those that did usually show heavy signs of wear. Ironically, coins in worn or poor condition are now in high demand due to their historical authenticity and appeal among collectors looking to complete circulated condition sets. Auction markets are heating up for these specific years, and the 1978 version is gaining special attention for its combination of scarcity and national significance. Now let us come to the exciting part, the current market value of this coin in dollars. While standard catalogs might suggest a modest value, real-time auctions are telling a different story. Even a 1978 France 20 centimes coin in poor condition can fetch between $120,000 and $20,000 depending on the market, seller reputation, and buyer demand. If the coin has even a slight mint error, or it comes with a strong strike despite wear, the value can skyrocket up to $140,000 or more. The online coin community has seen recent bidding wars where such coins, once ignored in change jars, are now commanding solid money on platforms like Katawiki and other numismatic marketplaces. So how can you, as a collector or even a curious viewer, benefit from this trend? Here are some solid tips. First, check your old coin collection carefully. This coin may be sitting there unnoticed. Second, inspect for any visible errors, mistrikes, or unusual wear patterns. These can increase value significantly. Third, if you are buying, aim to get them in lots. Sometimes people sell old European coins in bulk, not realizing the hidden value inside. Finally, always stay updated with the auction scene. Set alerts, follow trusted sellers, and be part of coin collecting forums to spot trends early. This way, you can grab these rare pieces before prices go even higher. In conclusion, the France 20 centimes 1978 coin, even in poor condition, is becoming a hot topic in the global coin market. With its rich background, symbolic design, and increasing rarity, it is no longer just another old coin. It is a piece of history that people are willing to pay for. As demand continues to rise, especially among collectors who appreciate the charm of circulated coins, this is your chance to cash in or build your collection with something truly meaningful. Next up, We're diving deep into a hidden treasure from the heart of Europe, the France 20 centimes coin from the year 1976. This little coin, often overlooked by the average eye, holds remarkable value in the collector's market today, especially when found in fine condition. Whether you are a seasoned numismatist or just starting your coin collecting journey, this coin is something you will want to know about. So stay tuned as we explore the story, the value, and the reason behind the growing demand for this classic French coin. The 20 centimes coin from 1976 carries with it a rich history and a powerful symbol of post-war Europe's strength and economic evolution. Minted during a time of modernization in France, this coin represents not just currency, but a period of cultural and financial rebuilding. France was embracing change, and this coin was part of everyday transactions during a crucial time in European history. Every 1976 France 20 centimes piece is a relic from a time when people were shaping a new future, and now it stands as a monument to that era. What truly sets the 1976 France 20 centimes coin apart are its design elements and construction. Crafted in aluminum bronze, it features the famous image of Marianne, a national emblem of France and a symbol of liberty and reason. She is beautifully detailed, wearing the Phrygian cap, representing the freedom and enlightenment ideals of the French Republic. On the reverse side, the coin proudly displays the denomination encircled by a wreath of wheat, a tribute to French agriculture and strength. Its lightweight, golden shine, and precise details make it highly collectible, especially in well-preserved condition. Now let us talk rarity. While millions of these coins were produced, fine condition 1976 issues have become increasingly difficult to find, especially with clear detailing and minimal wear. That is where the true value lies. The demand for this coin is soaring in collector circles due to its classic design and its role as a vintage European currency. Many collectors around the world are actively searching for clean, well-struck specimens from 1976 to complete their European or 20th century world coin sets. It is not just a coin, it is a piece of history that adds prestige and richness to any collection. In today's collector market, the value of a France 20 centimes 1976 coin in fine or better condition has seen a significant rise. Depending on factors such as luster, sharpness, and overall preservation, this coin can now fetch between $200,000 and $10,000 more in auctions and collector trades, especially if it exhibits near uncirculated qualities. That is an impressive leap in value for a coin that originally had such a small face value. And remember, the value continues to increase as fewer high-quality examples remain available on the open market. For collectors who wish to invest in or hold on to a France 20 centimes 1976 coin, here are a few helpful tips. Always check the condition of the coin. Sharper details and a clean surface with no corrosion will naturally demand a higher price. Store the coin in an airtight protective holder to preserve its appearance. If you find one in mint condition or with full design clarity, consider getting it graded by a professional numismatic service. This can instantly boost its value. And if you are hunting for it, keep an eye on estate sales, antique markets, or trusted online auctions where rare coins often surface. As we wrap up this journey into the fascinating world of the France 20 centimes 1976 coin, it's clear this is much more than a piece of old change. It is a collector's gem with rising value and growing appreciation. Its rich symbolism, beautiful design, and increasing rarity make it a must-have for serious collectors around the world. So whether you already own one or are now inspired to hunt for it, remember this coin is not just a collector's item. It is a golden opportunity waiting in your hand. Next up, we're diving deep into one of the most fascinating and often overlooked coins in European numismatics, the France 20 centimes 1967 in fine condition. Do not let the small denomination fool you. This coin is becoming a hot item in today's collector market, especially at auctions where rare, well-preserved pieces are fetching impressive dollar values. Whether you are a seasoned numismatist or just starting your journey into coin collecting, this video will reveal why this particular French coin is gaining such strong momentum among collectors around the world. The 20 centimes coin minted in 1967 carries not only economic, but also historic importance. It was part of France's Fifth Republic currency series, introduced after the significant monetary reforms that followed the post-war period. Designed during its time when France was modernizing its coinage to match global standards, The 1967 issue represents a period of stability and growth in the French economy. This was a time when the Charles de Gaulle was leading France with strong economic visions, and the coins minted in this era reflected both national pride and strong craftsmanship. Unlike earlier issues, the 1967 series saw coins made with more precision, making them stand out for their clarity and finish even decades later. What makes the France 20 Centimes 1967 so special isn't just its age, it is the beautiful artistic design and quality of minting. On the obverse, you will find the elegant and symbolic image of Marianne, the national emblem of liberty and reason in France. This detailed engraving, surrounded by the words République Française, gives the coin a timeless, classical appeal. On the reverse, the coin features the denomination and year, accompanied by laurel branches, symbols of peace and victory. The combination of national symbolism and fine minting makes this coin not only a piece of currency, but a piece of art and history. And in fine condition, the sharpness of the features and luster adds significant visual and collector value. Although the coin was widely circulated during its time, very few have survived in fine or better conditions today. Most 1967 coins were used in daily transactions and suffered heavy wear, making them common in poor condition, but a gem in fine condition is another story. These higher-grade coins are in high demand, especially among collectors looking to complete 20th century European collections or those specializing in French currency. The rarity in better grades has significantly pushed demand upward, and with collectors now focusing more on quality over quantity, coins like these are getting harder to find. Auction records and private sales show a rising trend in interest in pricing. Now let us talk money because that's what everyone wants to know. The France 20 Centimes 1967 in fine condition is currently drawing auction values between $130,000 and $30,000 and in extremely fine or uncirculated grades. The price can easily push beyond $150,000 depending on the market and the buyer. That may sound modest at first. To increase by this much in just decades is impressive. And the best part, with rising interest in mid-century European coinage, prices are expected to increase further in the coming years. Collectors are recognizing the true value of coins like this one, especially as pristine examples become more scarce. For collectors looking to invest or add this gem to their collection, here are some tips. First, always check for condition. Coins graded as fine or higher with minimal wear, clear details, and no major damage are where the real value lies. Try sourcing from trusted dealers, auctions, or estate sales. Make sure the coin hasn't been cleaned harshly, as original patina often adds to its desirability. If you are in it for the long term, consider grading your best specimens, as certified coins tend to sell for higher values and are more trusted in global markets. Also, stay updated with international auction trends, especially in the United States. And Europe, where demand for European historic coins is surging. Lastly, preserve your coin properly. Store it in acid-free holders or coin capsules to maintain its grade and protect it from environmental damage. The France 20 Centimes 1967 may seem small in size, but its value in the numismatic world is growing larger by the day. It is a coin rich in history, blessed with elegant design, and increasingly rare in collectible condition. As more collectors discover the hidden potential of mid-20th century European coins, the demand and price for coins like this will only continue to rise. So if you are lucky enough to have one in your collection or planning to hunt one down, now is the perfect time. Stay passionate, keep collecting, and remember sometimes the smallest coins carry the biggest stories and the biggest rewards. Next up, going to be an exciting deep dive into one of the hidden gems of modern European numismatics, the highly sought-after France 20 centimes coin from 1988 in fine condition. You might be surprised to know that this small, everyday coin from the late 1980s has now become a hot item in the international collector's market. Whether you are just starting your collection or you are a seasoned enthusiast, this coin could be one of the most underrated additions with a surprisingly strong value in today's auctions. So stay with us till the end as we uncover why this French coin is turning heads in the world of coin collecting and how it can fetch a big price in dollars. Let's rewind a bit to understand where the 1988 France 20 centimes coin came from. France has a long and storied tradition in minting coins, with designs that reflect its rich cultural and political history. The 20 centimes coin, a part of the franc currency system before the euro, has been in circulation for many decades. In 1988, this particular coin was struck during a period of stability and prosperity in France. Though millions were minted, very few of them have survived in fine condition today, especially as most of them were used in daily transactions. That is what makes the 1988 version special. It is now a part of history, representing not just a currency, but an entire era of French society before the euro replaced the franc in 2002. Now let us talk about what makes the 1988 France 20 centimes coin stand out. The coin features the iconic national motto, Liberté, Égalité, Fraternité, proudly inscribed, with elegant laurel branches encircling the design, a tribute to the values of the French Republic. The obverse of the coin displays the image of Marianne, the national symbol of the French Republic, symbolizing freedom and reason. Her classic profile is both elegant and timeless. The coin's brass composition gives it a rich golden tone that, when well preserved, shines beautifully in any collection. Its diameter, weight, and design consistency make it a pleasure to handle and examine. For collectors, these aesthetic and symbolic features make it more than just a piece of metal. It becomes a story, a work of art. You might wonder, why is this coin so rare and valuable now? While it was produced in large numbers back in 1988, the number of coins that have survived in fine or higher grade condition is extremely low. Over the years, most of these coins have either been damaged, melted, or simply lost to time. What is left is a small percentage that meets collector standards for condition, originality, and detail clarity. That makes coins in fine condition, or better, very attractive to serious collectors. Moreover, there is a growing global trend in collecting late 20th century European coins before the Euro era, and this coin fits perfectly into that niche. This demand is not just local to France or Europe. It is becoming increasingly global, with collectors from North America, Asia, and the Middle East showing strong interest. Let us get to the part you have been waiting for. How much can this coin be worth in today's auction market? The 1988 France 20 centimes in fine to very fine condition is currently valued between $160,000 United States dollars, and in some recent online auctions, collectors have bid even higher, pushing prices into the range, depending on the clarity of details and overall preservation. Coins that are in near mint or uncirculated condition can fetch well over $170,000 in collector circles and rare coin events. And keep in mind, this value is only expected to rise as interest in Euro predecessor coins continues to grow. So if you happen to own one or you are planning to get one, you might be holding on to a rising star in the collector's world. If you are looking to add the 1988 France 20 centimes to your collection, here are a few powerful tips. First, always check the condition. Go for coins with minimal wear where the lettering and imagery are still crisp and defined. Secondly, buy from reputable dealers or auction houses where the authenticity and condition are verified. Third, if you already own this coin, consider getting it graded by a professional numismatic service. Having it certified can significantly boost its resale value. And lastly, keep an eye on international online auctions and coin expos, where rare finds like this one often appear and attract competitive bids. Being active in the collector community can give you early access to deals and expert opinions. In conclusion, the France 20 centimes 1988 coin isn't just a piece of pocket change. It's a collectible treasure with increasing demand and value in today's auction market. With its rich history, symbolic design, and growing rarity, this coin has everything a collector dreams of. Whether you are holding on to one already or searching for it, you are looking at a coin that not only holds financial value, but also a beautiful story of France's cultural heritage. Don't underestimate the power of small coins. They can sometimes carry big rewards. Next up, we are diving into the fascinating world of European coinage, with a special spotlight on one of the most surprising gems in the numismatic market, the France 20 centimes coin from 1987. Now, do not let its small size fool you, because this coin, even in poor condition, is creating waves among collectors and auction houses alike. If you are holding one of these in your collection, or you happen to come across it in old change or a coin box, you might just be sitting on something more valuable than you ever imagined. In this video, we will take a closer look at its rich background, what makes it so special, and why its demand in today's market is shooting through the roof. Stay tuned! The France 20 centimes 1987 was part of the modern French franc system before the euro was introduced. Struck by the Monnaie de Paris, the official French mint, this coin was widely circulated across France during the late 1980s. However, 1987 holds a unique place in the coin's timeline. While millions were produced, very few have survived today in collectible-worthy conditions, especially ones that still carry their historical charm. Even more fascinating, this coin was among the last series to feature traditional imagery before French currency began transitioning towards modern euro aesthetics. That makes the 1987 version not just a piece of currency, but a tangible memory of pre-Euro France, something that collectors deeply appreciate. Now let us talk about what makes this coin unique. The design itself is a true artistic expression of French values and identity. On the obverse side, you will find the elegant figure of Marianne, the national symbol of liberty and reason, wearing a Phrygian cap, a beautiful representation of the French Republic. The reverse is equally striking, with Liberté, Égalité, Fraternité, France's iconic motto circling the denomination in the minting year. The edge is smooth, giving the coin a clean and uniform aesthetic. Even in poor condition, these design elements remain visible and significant, making each piece a work of cultural heritage. Many collectors and historians see this as more than just money. It is art, history, and symbolism rolled into one. Why is the 1987 France 20 centimes coin considered rare today, especially in poor condition? The answer lies in demand, survival rate, and collector sentiment. Over the decades, most of these coins were either heavily used, melted, or lost. While the mintage numbers may seem high on paper, the actual number of coins that exist today, especially in collectible hands, is surprisingly low. Coins in poor condition are still highly sought after because even those carry enough distinct detail for identification and classification. What is driving the rarity is a sudden interest from collectors around the world, especially in the United States, Europe, and Asia, where coin shows and online auctions are seeing rapid increases in French coin values. And this brings us to the exciting part, the current market value in today's auction scene. You might be shocked to hear that even a poor condition France 20 centimes 1987 coin can fetch a surprising price, sometimes reaching up to $150,000 or more, depending on the demand and visibility of the auction. Some private collectors have even paid premium amounts simply to complete their late 20th century French sets. On online marketplaces, listings are gaining traction, with bidding wars happening over coins that previously were seen as common. This rise in value is being driven by scarcity, nostalgia, and an increasing number of young collectors entering the scene, especially after the popularity boom of coin collecting during the pandemic era. If you are a collector, here are some tips to make the most of owning or trading this coin. First, always preserve the coin properly, even if it is in poor condition. Keep it in a dry, cool environment. Coin sleeves or plastic flips are great options. Secondly, get the coin authenticated or appraised if you plan to sell this. This adds credibility and often raises the price. Next, watch online auctions closely to identify the best time to sell or trade. The market is dynamic and prices can jump quickly. Also, network with other collectors or join French coin groups online. Many valuable deals and trades happen off mainstream platforms. And finally, never underestimate the power of presentation. A coin with a bit of story, history, or background often wins better bids than one simply listed without any context. To wrap it up, the France 20 centimes 1987 coin is no ordinary piece of metal. It is a symbol of French history, artistry, and value. And its rising demand in today's coin market proves that even small coins can carry big worth. Whether you are a seasoned collector or just starting your journey, this coin offers you an opportunity to hold onto a hidden gem with real value. So go check your collection, search your drawers, and see if you have one of these valuable coins in your hands. Next up, we are diving into an extraordinary coin that has recently caught the attention of collectors across the globe, the France 20 centimes from 1970, especially in fine condition. This small yet historically rich coin is now becoming a hot topic in the rare coin market. And by the end of this video, you will understand why this coin is making waves in international auctions and what makes it a must-have for serious collectors. The story of the 20 centimes 1970 coin begins with France's remarkable journey through the 20th century. After World War II, France restructured its currency to stabilize the economy and reflect the modern era. The 20 centimes coin from 1970 is part of this post-war economic evolution. Minted during a period of transition and innovation, this coin represents not just monetary value, but a moment in history. It was issued under the French Fifth Republic during the presidency of Georges Pompidou, a time marked by economic growth and modernization. What sets the 1970 French 20 centimes coin apart are its design features and craftsmanship. The obverse of the coin showcases the graceful figure of Marianne, a national emblem of the French Republic representing liberty and reason. Her image is symbolic and deeply rooted in the values of the French nation. On the reverse side, the denomination and year are beautifully framed by olive branches, a symbol of peace. The coin is made of aluminum bronze, giving it a distinctive golden color, and it has a diameter of 23 millimeters. This combination of artistic design, symbolism, and unique alloy makes the coin both visually appealing and historically significant. Rarity is a key factor driving the value of this coin. While many were minted in 1970, very few have survived in fine or higher grades. Most were used extensively in circulation, making coins in well-preserved condition increasingly difficult to find. That is what creates the buzz. Collectors are in search of coins that maintain clear details, sharp edges, and minimal wear. As a result, fine to uncirculated condition coins are considered highly collectible, and their demand continues to rise in online auctions and private sales. When we look at the current market value of the 1970 France 20 centimes coin, we are seeing impressive numbers. Coins in fine condition are fetching $120,000, depending on the sharpness of detail and overall preservation. In certain auctions, examples with near uncirculated grades or certified by professional grading services have even crossed the $150,000 mark, especially when accompanied by historical documentation or provenance. This shows a strong upward trend, and many collectors believe the value will continue to increase as the coin becomes even harder to find. For collectors looking to add this coin to their portfolio, here are some positive tips. Always focus on condition, aim for coins with clean surfaces, defined facial features of Marianne, and minimal scratches. Check for original mint luster if possible. It is also recommended to buy from trusted dealers or auction platforms where authenticity is guaranteed. Coins graded and encapsulated by services like PCGS or NGC tend to hold stronger value over time. Keep the coin in a proper holder or airtight capsule to preserve its fine details and avoid environmental damage. To sum it all up, the 1970 France 20 centimes coin is more than just a piece of currency. It is a piece of history, art, and national pride. Its value continues to rise in the international collector's market due to its limited availability in fine condition, powerful symbolism, and increasing global demand. If you are a passionate numismatist or a new investor in rare coins, this gem from France is a perfect addition to your collection. It is small, beautiful, rare, and undeniably valuable. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more in-depth videos about rare coins that could be sitting in your collection or waiting for you to discover. Turn on the notification bell so you never miss out on the next valuable coin story.